Hello friends, in this video I am giving a brief description about Python overview. What are the Python prerequisites, objective of the course, who should do the course, Python training core duration. Python training overview. Python is one of the most widely used programming languages for different business applications. Python is a high level and interpreted interactive and object oriented scripting language. Python is designed to be highly readable. It uses English keywords frequently, whereas other languages use punctuation. And it is a fewer syntactical construction than other languages. Broadly preferred by newcomers into programming language. It is easy to learn and writing code on Python. Advantages of Python. Easy to read, learn and write. Python is a high-level programming language that has English-like syntax. Improved productivity. Python is a very productive language. Interpreted language, dynamically typed and free and open source. It has vast libraries support and portability. Python is interpreted. Python is a processed runtime interpreted inter- language. Need to compile your program before executing it. This is similar to Perl and PHP. Python is interactive. You can actually sit at Python prompt and interact with the interpreter directly to write your programs. Python is object oriented. Python supports object oriented style technique of programming that encapsulate code within the objects. Python is a beginner's language. Python is a great language for beginners level program and supports the development of wide range of application from simple text processing like WW browsers and games. As of June 2022, Python packages index official repository of the third-party softwares contains a over of 380,000 packages with a wide range of functionality including automation, data analytics, databases, documentation, graphical user interface, image processing, machine learning, mobile apps, multimedia, computing networking, scientific computing, system administration, test framework, text processing, web frameworks, web scraping. It has a huge libraries, about 380,000 packages available in Python. These are the Python applications, web development and desktop user applications, scientific and computing, numerical software development, education, business application, games and 3D graphics, network programming, and data access. These are the different frameworks and supporting libraries. For example, if you take Django and Flask for web development applications. For the documentation foundation, Python, PyUno, and machine learning, PyTorch, TensorFlow, and scikit-learn are the applications. Data science like pandas and matplotlib for graphical representation of the data. For Linux, LSB, system automation, uh, LSB and Unix, and graphical user interfaces also support GDK. These are the libraries, some of the libraries in different applications. Prerequisites. Whenever we wish to learn any programming language, basic thing we have to know is the process to figuring out the what language we have to learn and where to start. Python is one of the most widely used programming language. Not only that, but it is a recognized as one of the programming language that easier for newcomers to learn. If you want to learn a programming language, this is a fantastic place to start. What are the Python course prerequisites? There is not a set prerequisite for learning Python, but there are some of prerequisites aware of so that the many must many aware of so that you may master the language with ease. For information and how to begin your journey towards becoming fantastic Python program, keep reading. Logical thinking. Logical reasoning is a key skill for programmers. It is also known as analytical reasoning or abstract thinking and critical thinking. Logical thinkers are capable of issue solving and perform analysis. Programmers incorporates logic. A programmer needs to be able to apply logic and create a code. Therefore, the logical reasoning is a necessary for requirement for Python code every day. Consistency is a key while learning any new language. Where it is language or talent. We recommend to spending time code every day. Program relies heavily on muscle memory, which may build up regularly coding. Although at first it could seem to frightening, starts with 20 minutes a day and work for wrap up. Note making. You should wonder whether or not to take notes. While you develop a code, you have to write codes. This is especially helpful for people who want to work as a engineers full time because many interviews ask them to write a code on the whiteboard. Once you start writing little projects and applications, writing by hand will help you to plan your code before you go into computer. Utilize the interactive Python cell. The interactive Python cell is one of the eh, best learning resources if you are trying to understand the Python fundamental structures. Python to trouble the programs. To use the interactive Python cell, you must ensure that the Python is installed on computer. Python Python people programs don't need to create files while using the Python cell and execute common test program. Take breaks. Avoiding distractions while studying is crucial as we begin open to new concepts. It is common to practice to work for a 20 minutes, take a brief break, and then repeat this method known as the promote technique. Breaks are essential for fruitful review seasons, especially when there is a lot of new information. Tapping mistake. As you start developing complex applications, errors will inevitable emerge in the program code. It's happen every day. Don't let bugs get you down. Enjoy these moments and consider yourself bug bounty hunters. It's critical to have rigorous approach to debugging to figure out where the things are crashing. The best approach to do this is to go your code execution in line and double click check the each portion running. Assemble a group of building learnings. Even though it might seem like coding is separate activity, it is actually best done in teams. When others are learning Python programming, it is the quite important you will be able to import knowledge you are acquired through the this. Don't worry if you don't know anyone. There are several ways to connect with others who are interested in the learning Python. Learn about upcoming activities and encourage in neighborhood. Education. Teaching sometimes is the best way to learn. This is especially wide in Python. This can be accomplished a variety of methods such as whiteboarding in Python like this. These are the methods to start creating things. There are many quiet exercises that help beginners acquire concern with the Python code developers. Once you learn object-oriented and writing classes and fundamental data structures like strings, lists, dictionaries, and sets, it's time to start building. Computing open sources. Software uh, open source code is publicly available in the open source code and anyone to continue. Numerous open source patterns are accept the contributions. Final words. The first step in the learning Python should be ensure that you understand how to learn its Python. Python is a general purpose programming language which implies that it can be used in a variety of tasks such as data science, software development, automation, and just stuff done in its general. We hope you this information rendered you some insights to the free requests which will help you to kickstart your coding journey with Python. What was your most important key takeaway? Thank you for kind attention. Wish you all the best.